All right, we back, everybody. Thanks for tuning back in with us, man. We got a whole lot of stuff we talking about tonight, man. Hopefully, we're gonna be on air a little bit longer, but we're gonna talk about this NFL, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, and of course Jordan Love a little bit, and then of course some of my co-hosts here. They might want to bring somebody else to the table. Who knows? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this thing. So. As we all know, Lamar Jackson has been fighting for the money. Like, he's looking for the money. He's looking for guaranteed money, to be exact. But it seems like nobody is willing to take that opportunity to give him the money. So a lot of people are looking like the whole Deshaun Watson deal pretty much messed up a whole lot of things, because I know the league, a lot of the owners were mad at the Browns for doing what they did with that whole guarantee of how much, $230 million.
Oh yeah.
So they probably looking like, why y'all do that? But we're not willing to do the same. So, I mean, what is he looking for? I think he's looking for how much? Is he looking for at least $230?
Yeah, he's looking for the same or better.
Or more.
Yeah, same about like Patrick now. Or what Deshaun don't get paid.
Yeah, he's based on Deshaun.
But Lamar's basing on what he done, not what he's doing. He's basing on what he did. That's what he's basing.
Because has Deshaun Watson ever been an MVP?
Nah, that's what Lamar.
No, so he's never been an MVP.
He wants off what he did before. What are you doing now?
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't brought no Super Bowl to Baltimore. That's probably what they looking at. You brought an MVP, yeah. What that's gonna do for us? That's you.
But neither has Deshaun Watson. So I can see his argument, like Deshaun Watson, and then Deshaun Watson was out there with all the massage parlor folks and had all these allegations, and he still got paid $230 million. You see what I'm saying? And Lamar Jackson's like, all I want is my money.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
Cleveland was different.
Once again, this is a whole different conversation, like we were just having in the previous segment. Like, you getting smacked on the head for all this stuff that's going on the side, off the field, but a guy that's, pretty stand up, come to work every day. He doesn't play all the games, of course, due to his injuries that he's had, but also he doesn't have an offensive line. He's out there. I mean, if you go back and look at some of the games, bro, I mean, they already in the backfield before he get the ball handed off.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff he's having to deal with, he has no support. And then a lot of the plays are already being called for Lamar Jackson to either run the ball.
I think that's what they
more than throwing.
They're looking at that too, because his type of playing style. But you can't count that against him, because Cam Newton play like that. Deshaun plays like that.
Right.
So, yeah. Well,
right. That's what I'm saying.
The thing is, the way I look at it, this is my educated analysis on this whole deal with him running the ball. What Reese says, and I agree with him, with the offensive line being so shaky, he almost don't have no choice. To save his life, he got to run that ball. Unfortunately, because he really barely have a whole 2.5 to really throw that thing like he want to. And people like to argue with, okay, can he throw in the pocket? Yeah, he can throw in the pocket if he gets protected.
He can throw.
If you protect that man, he can throw in the pocket. It's just he needs personnel to protect him long enough to do that, so he can have a proper choice. Okay, do I want to throw or do I want to run? He needs that type of offensive line, but he don't have it.
But you got to think, though, Baltimore is not a offensive powerhouse team. They never was. Baltimore's basically a defensive dominant team. They never was built around their offense. If you look at their history, Baltimore's never been an offensive power team.
You're right. But in order for a better change and a better future, they're going to have to invest in some of that offense or whatnot, because he only got one good receiver, which is a tight end. I forget that tight. Huh?
And then Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I think it's Mark Andrews, and he does it all.
Now, is he still with
the team? He is.
He ranked third as tight end.
Okay. Yeah. He does it. He route.
I didn't know if I had read somewhere that he was possibly getting ready to be traded off as well.
Yeah.
If he gets traded off, that's a whole different situation.
Yeah. I mean, you can bring him my way, because that man, he can route run, he can catch.
Y'all don't have no money for that. Y'all don't have no money for that. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, listen here.
How you throw
we
Dallas in
we
this?
just lost a tight end and Schwartz. So Schwartz, I
Okay.
would love to get him. So hey man, hey, I've been saying I don't care. We need to make that happen. If he ain't trying to be with
Look, Dre,
Baltimore,
they gave away the best tight end they had.
I didn't see
And
that.
he went to the Texans,
yeah, he went to
didn't
the Texans.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, cause yeah. No, we good. Believe it or not, listen. We're good.
bro.
Trust me. With the West Coast offense we're going to, we good. We're good in Hendershot and we're good in Ferguson. But we do need another tight end or whatnot. And if dude's available, I say let's break some coins for that tight end on Baltimore. I like
y'all
him.
going as far as Dak Prescott let y'all.
All right. Listen. Which means farther than you.
Hey, Matthew Stafford.
Farther than you, Green Bay.
Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl ring.
No.
Hey,
Quarterback went from a garbage team to a Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
Man, y'all sold the whole farm to get there.
We on the salary cap now. We
What?
trade the whole team. We can
go and look what they looking like now with all them one.
Yeah, look what they look like now.
Y'all need to do the same thing.
We build it for the whole term. No. We build it for a long term. We're not doing like you just get 1 year of glory and then fall off.
If y'all want a long term, but tell Jerry he can't be the coach.
Reese, check this out.
Don't nobody agree with that.
I told this man when they got Von Miller and you got Odell Beckham, I said, okay, y'all about to make this is before the season started. I said, y'all look like y'all about to go to the bowl. And I said, y'all might actually make it. I said, but if you do win it, I said, I told him. I already predicted his future. You're going to be sucky the next year. So you going to make it.
And the year after that.
You going to make it.
And the year after that.
So I said,
draft pick back 2024.
A first round draft pick?
Not the first round, a first round pick, not the first round draft pick though. We get first round picks.
Man, look, man, y'all gonna be garbage for the next 2 or 3 years.
Let's
call it what it is. No.
Yes.
I'm just speaking real. Y'all sold the whole cattle, man, to get and it got you to where you wanted to go. But at the same time, you sacrificed about good 3 or 4 years after the win. And then Aaron Donald's like, let's take it back. Let's take it back. Where y'all taking it back to the front porch?
In order to get glory, you got to sacrifice.
Okay.
And it's going to be another 28 years for you to come back.
Yeah, no.
And it's going to be another 40 for y'all.
Hey, Jay, they be done move back to St. Louis after that. They might move back to St. Louis on that. I like it when you do it right there. That's where they're going to be mad. They're
going to put a Holy Moly Donut franchise inside of it when it comes back.
I wish we would have never left St. Louis.
Anyway, so I hope Lamar Jackson, and see, another thing is he doesn't have an agent, so he's pretty much hearing this conversation. I think his mom is his assistant or something like that. So, he's having to hear these conversations firsthand, man, and talking about, hey, bro, you ain't been here this many games. You play this way. So a lot of things he's hearing right now, a lot of players just don't hear in life. So I know that has to be hard on his mental as well because he's out here fighting for his career. And then he's also hearing what these folks in the back office got to say about him. So I don't know how he's going to deal with it, man. Maybe they can call Colin Kaepernick.
They tried that.
Man, they ain't trying, man. Let's be 100. Man, on Cold Cheese and Hot Bullets podcast, we speak facts, bro. Ain't nobody tried to give Colin Kaepernick a chance, man, because he took a knee. Because he took a knee. Once again, we talking about this whole situation where black brothers in the league simply take a knee and you lose your career. Man, come on, man. He ain't shoot nobody. He ain't raped nobody. He ain't did nothing but took a knee. And you lost your career?
Come on,
he
didn't
bro.
threaten to take the commissioners of the NFL life. He was he was a gentleman throughout the whole situation.
Who was at the forefront of that suspension of Kaepernick? Dallas.
Wasn't no Dallas. It
was. Hey, your captain in chief was the main one out there. We not gonna do that over here.
And then as soon as Donald Trump said something, he took a knee. Come on, man. It's all hypocrisy at the end of the day.
Hey, what?
I mean,
He get upset now. He get upset.
I ain't get upset. I'll tell you what happened. I'm laughing about it because I said as soon as he did that, guess what? He took a knee when Donald Trump said something out the way. So it's all just a game, man. White people, want to complain when they want to complain, and they want to make rules when they want to make rules. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he still got paid. But he wanted to play in the league, though.
And Nike got him another contract where he got paid some more money. So he's straight.
He can go to the XFL, USFL.
I don't know.
Hey, ain't that what Ezekiel Elliott did? He went to...
No, he ain't going to be on XFL. He might... Hey,
yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I just saw it. Ezekiel Elliott. I just seen it, bro. I just seen it. I promise you.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Hold on. I think he's talking about going over there. Hold on. Who?
We might get him back.
Man, I doubt it. I doubt that, bro. I doubt that.
Okay, man.
I thought I
believe what you want, man. I promise y'all right here, right now, it's Cold Cheese and Hot Bullets Podcast. Dallas is going to sign him back.
To what? Y'all ain't got no money, man.
That's what you think.
No, that's what you think.
That's what you think.
That's the reason why y'all getting these. That's the reason why you got rid of your number one tight end,
dude,
bro.
We got money. It's just
y'all made cap space so y'all can bring in Cooks
and my man from Cobra saying my man from the Colts, the corner from the Colts.
And how long he been in the league?
That although a pay cut was talked about intentionally, the team believed is a good reason for not offering Elliott a reduced deal. What y'all didn't have the money?
No, they ain't had the money. That's why. Hey,
I'll read listen, because y'all would have had a cap hit of $16.7 million.
They had the money.
They probably didn't want to sign
so they let that brother go.
Saving Dallas $10.9 million in cap space. So that's why y'all released him.
Hey, it is what it is.
Open the cap space. He is not coming back. He going to the XFL. And he going to be over there playing.
Because this ain't June 1st. So it's a lot soon to predict that. But, Dallas, see, what y'all got to understand about my team, Dallas throws a lot of smoke signals to the media to throw y'all off or whatnot. And they
trade straight up for Lamar.
I don't want Lamar. I don't want Lamar. We don't want Lamar. And then on top of that, Lamar, he wants too much. But I'm cool with that, Prescott. This, like I said, build the defense, build the offense around them like they do everybody else. We be all right.
Y'all wanted Odell, which is injury prone, but y'all don't want Lamar, which is healthy and young.
Yeah, we don't need Lamar, man. We don't need Lamar. We don't.
You see how he rocking back and forth? See, that's like in a mental, in a mental institution. Like he feeling some type of way right now.
Lamar?
We don't need Lamar.
Hey, Lamar's better than Love.
Aaron Donald to get Lamar.
We got Love, man.
And Lamar's better than Stafford. Real talk.
You better look at the stats.
Man, Lamar's better than Stafford. Now
Stat got 50,000.
Yeah, I mean,
Fish the camera, bro. Fish the camera.
Better than Stafford.
Playoff wins. Stafford has playoff wins more than one.
Okay, more than one. Finally, when he showed up in LA.
He was in Detroit with a losing team for so many years. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, his best stats was with Megatron.
Cooper Kupp. He got the man triple count and a Super Bowl MVP.
I'm talking about before he got to LA.
Yards? Yeah.
Before LA.
I mean, well, he was over there forever.
His best stats was with Megatron.
Yeah. Detroit, where you go
Calvin
to
Johnson. Yeah, so it's the Commanders, but we don't want to go there. But no, like I said, we don't need Lamar. Hey, listen, if you advocate for me to get Lamar, then I think y'all need to put y'all hats in a thing too, because like I said, Lamar is better than all y'all quarterbacks too. So come on now, don't throw Lamar on me. We don't need him at Cowboys. I'm cool with my quarterback.
Well, you can't. You can say what you say, but you can't really say that about my quarterback because
you ain't seen your quarterback.
Like half a game.
I know my quarterback. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's Love got to do with it? What's Love got to do with it? Love gonna show y'all a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the.
Than Love. Come on, out of here.
Hey, no, that Prescott is garbage. Let's just call it what it is. He is garbage. He is garbage. Look how he getting offensive. Look, now he gonna antagonize me because he mad because his quarterback is garbage. Don't come for me.
My quarterback threw 17 interceptions like Stafford in his Super Bowl year and still got in the second round. And your team was nowhere to be found. And guess what? Your team was nowhere to be found. I'm the only playoff recipient over here. How about them Cowboys?
Look at what y'all did.
Okay, but so when did you end up at though? But when did Dre?
Your arms is too short to box the guard.
Hey Dre, where they end up at though? He talking about they the only one who was in the playoff, but I think they were back home. They were back home eating popcorn with us, wasn't it?
Hey, I'm gonna say this: Dak got that man cut. He got Zeke cut.
No. Yes, he did.
That's the reason Zeke got cut. He threw that last.
No. I'm gonna tell you who got him cut.
Yes, he did.
Which is fired now. Kellen Moore got him cut because he called the play. He's fired now.
Kellen Moore is good. Kellen Moore is good. He wasn't even on the market.
Put him on your team.
He was good.
Do you want him on your team? Do you
listen? You hear all this right now, Dre? We're gonna mark. Hey, Dre. We're gonna mark this.
Do you want him to be your offensive coordinator on your team?
You know, I would take him as my offensive coordinator
every year. Good luck. You can have it.
Well, let me tell you what you got. Let me tell you what you got though. Right. You got Mike McCarthy, who I got a long history with. He had, as I told you recently, he had, since we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. He had, let's go ahead and talk that spit real quick. He had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. One future, one Hall of Fame quarterback now. And he got how many Super Bowls?
Hey, he got you one.
He got one.
And that's
with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That's it. And as a matter of fact, that's how he got his job to work for y'all as your head coach in Dallas. Because without that Super Bowl, because that's all Jerry Jones said, I believe in Mike McCarthy because he got a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. He talked about a long ago Super Bowl that they keep dogging Aaron Rodgers out about. But Mike McCarthy he ain't smelled a piece of the Super Bowl for 12 whole years. So if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Secondly, he is terrible with calling the plays. That's the reason why we ain't been back to no Super Bowl. Let's go back to the year that we played against Seattle. Let's go back to the game that we played in the NFC Championship game against the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy called a bad game. He called a bad game. He put the wrong people out there on the field as well. He was calling the plays all those years with Aaron Rodgers. Guess what we ended up at home?
That's what they said. That's what the news said. Aaron Rodgers switches up the plays.
He was calling the plays.
Y'all quarterback switches up the plays.
Yeah.
He takes the
but
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
But who gives him the plays to call though? He just don't switch up the play. But Aaron Rodgers was going off of what Mike McCarthy told him to call. These are your audible plays. Who was creating the plays?
Your quarterback does not.
Mike McCarthy.
Given to him. That was the night.
Both of them are garbage. Both of them need to go. And I've been saying for a long time, Aaron Rodgers needed to go as well.
These Green Bay fans. Let me tell you something. No.
Don't come for me. Hey, it's going to get real today, bro. It's going to get real today. It's going to get real today.
And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end my argument. You can tell, you say whatever you want to say. The last 2 years of Mike McCarthy's years with Green Bay, he did not call the plays. The team told him don't call the plays. Somebody else did. That wasn't even Mark McCarthy's doing.
Mike, why they take the job away from you, bro?
Y'all still was.
Why they take? Hold on. Listen, Dre. Why would they? If you're doing a fantastic job, why in the world we're gonna take that role away from you if you're doing such a fantastic job? We're not gonna take a job away from you if you're doing a great job and we winning. But if you're not doing great, then we need to take the job away from you.
I mean, you got to think about it. Tampa Bay had that same situation. Tom Brady got into it with him and he got released. Tom Brady played bad, but they OC got released. Come on now.
I'm just saying, for a long time, like I said, out of all these equations we talking about, ain't one coach that we talking about right now has had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks and only had 1 Super Bowl. Not one of them. You talk about anything for the last 30 years, Green Bay has had potentially 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Mike McCarthy has been at the helm of both of
Which
them.
one?
Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. He came in when Brett Favre was there. And we know how that ended up. Because he was calling the plays when we lost against the Giants, the New York Giants that year. Out there with the snow, the icicles on the nose and crap like that. Yeah, we lost that because of the plays he was calling. And he told Brett Favre to throw down the right side of the field. Guess where that ended up? Interception.
It's black.
Interception.
You scream black.
Yeah,
it's black,
man.
All right, well, we're gonna keep talking. We're just gonna let it correct itself because we in it right now. We're gonna talk about it. But anyway, so like I said, man.
all I want to say
like
is you can get it out. You can get the rest of your soliloquy out. It's funny the 2 years.
I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. It is what it is.
It's funny that the 2 years Mike McCarthy didn't call no plays, you did not make the playoffs.
First of all.
Explosion.
Y'all ain't gonna make the playoffs. Y'all ain't gonna make the playoffs. I think the Redskins. I'm sorry, not the Redskins. I think the Giants and the Eagles gonna take over y'all division.
Please.
Let's just put it out there.
Eagles done lost.
But anyway, we're gonna end this segment. We're gonna end this segment on a good note. We're gonna end this segment on a high note. We're going to end this on a good note, and we're going to come back later, and we're going to be a little more civilized with our next topic. Because right now we're getting a little heated, and, losers in the middle really don't want to own up to nothing.
Hey, I'm going to play off the team.
We still the reigning NFC Super Bowl champions.
No, you're not.
The Rams. We still on that.
Over with.
No, that would be Tampa Bay.
No, we the last NFC Super Bowl champions.
Well, yeah, but the reigning champions now. It's the Chiefs.
I guess so. But who's
the Chiefs? It's the Chiefs.
But y'all not reigning nowhere though.
You ain't defending.
Y'all at home. Y'all at home.
And we put you with a backup.
Man, this man is delusional. What in the world, bro?
Just like you. Just like you.
Oh man, hey. We'll be right back, man. Right and I'll try to fix my screen. Can y'all see me still, or I'm gone?
We can see your little bum behind.
Oh yeah. So all right. Well, I'm back. I'm back in effect, baby.